Awesome. All right, guys. How you doing? My name is Rich Guzman. I want to thank you so much for stopping by this live tonight. It is a Monday night, a great way to start the week. I want to talk about something very inspirational, guys. That way this week, you can start off the week from the right foot. That way you can start thinking about what is it that I can do this week to move my business forward, right? This year, how can I create my dream lifestyle affiliate marketing business? Now, here's the thing, guys. Before I get into it, I'm gonna let you know that, I'm gonna tell you a little story about me and Ace and, how we started and everything else like that. But I'm gonna go way back. Back in 2008, I actually started in affiliate marketing. And it was in August of 2008. And then from there, I went to my first live event what was it? It was that October. I went to Dallas, Texas. My first live marketing event was an amazing time. Now, it was great to really have that experience in the very beginning when I first got started, but unfortunately, I really struggled for a while, almost like a whole year I was struggling. And then from there, I was introduced to a new opportunity, and that opportunity really catapulted my success for the first time, where I earned my first $10,000, paycheck. And I say paycheck because it's like it's your own entrepreneur paycheck. And I remember my first $10,000. I was like, wow, this is amazing. And, I never thought you could make this much money online. I still had the belief that it was possible because I saw other people do it. But I'll tell you something. It's amazing to me, when it really truly happens, and you get excited and But the funny thing is, when I earned that first $10,000 in 4 weeks, I remember I wasn't that excited. I felt like a weight lifted off my shoulders, right? And I just wasn't that excited. People thought I was going to jump up and down for joy and go nuts and stuff like that. But the reality is, I just felt like a huge weight lifted off my shoulders. I'm just being real with you guys. Now, when I actually continued to the next week, I earned another $10,000. Then that's when I got excited, and I said to myself, wow, affiliate marketing is real. You could really make some serious money with affiliate marketing. So fast forward, this is 2009, and things are going great. I earned my first six-figure income online. And then from there, I ended up losing my business, and I kept creating income, but it wasn't enough to sustain, my freedom, my lifestyle, and things like that. Because for me, I wanted that freedom. I wanted that freedom lifestyle, that dream lifestyle everybody really wants, right? You call the shots and you'll be free. Let's keep it real. So what happened was after, I would say, 2010, I know I met Ace in New Jersey. And that's how me and Ace met in 2010. And then from there, about a year later, I ended up moving back to Massachusetts. And from there, I went back to work. As an entrepreneur, having great success, I knew I had to do what I had to do to, really get back on top. So here's the thing, what I've learned. I've learned that having a list is the most important thing in your business if you want to create your dream lifestyle, right? Because a list is the number one asset to sustain your growth in your business. And for me, in the very early days, I didn't really have much experience, so I didn't really keep my list. I've actually deleted my list because I said, oh, well, I'm making so much money right now, I really don't need, to build a list and stuff like that, right? So I thought, right? But from experience, you learn like, oh, that was a big mistake. So when I went back to work, I remember I was there for till about 2017, and in 2017 I fired my boss, and me and Ace broke some amazing records, with affiliate marketing, won tons of contests and things like that, and but before that happened, we were homeless. When we moved from New Jersey back to Massachusetts, we didn't have nowhere to live. We lived with my friend, and unfortunately, he was into drugs. His girlfriend at the time was into drugs, and we ended up in a really bad situation for a while. And then from there, we ended up going to Motel 6 for that reason. See, a lot of people know our story from, Motel 6 to creating the lifestyle and having that freedom and everything, that dream lifestyle that everybody talks about with affiliate marketing, but they don't know all the ins and outs of the details of the story, what led to that point. So from there, we got our first apartment because me going back to work, all I had was part-time. So I saved all my money as much as I could on the side. And had the money to move into the apartment. Got our first apartment, we moved in there. We didn't have no furniture. Our first furniture was actually a whiteboard. Believe it or not, that was the first thing we purchased was a whiteboard, because we knew that we were very focused on what we wanted to achieve and what we wanted to do, okay? And so from there, when 2016 came around, we broke some serious records and made over $42K in 15 weeks. Then from there, we earned 6 figures, and then we earned multiple 6 figures, and from there, we ended up making 7 figures. Now, here's the thing. I don't say this to brag or boast. I'm just letting you know what's possible for you if you really put your head down and get really focused. If you truly want to create that dream lifestyle with affiliate marketing that everybody talks about. But what is a dream lifestyle? A dream lifestyle is all about freedom. It's all about you calling the shots and you living the life that you want to live. Not having to get up to a blaring alarm clock and feel pressure to do something that you don't want to do. Now, when it comes to having this freedom lifestyle, you have to understand that there is no boss. The boss is you. And there's challenges along with that. I'm going to break some things down for you. What happens is people, when they fire their boss and they have their freedom lifestyle, they tend to think that they're done. And the reality is that you are never done. Once you sign on that dotted line that you want to be an entrepreneur and you start having success, it never ends. And the reason why it doesn't end, because as an entrepreneur, you have to learn to be a producer. And a lot of people really don't tell you that until you actually learn the skill sets and you go, oh, well, hey, you're creating your own income, right? You're creating your own lifestyle. Because when we talk about creating the dream lifestyle with affiliate marketing, that can't be possible unless we create our own income. That income is connected to that dream lifestyle that you're looking for. Now, keep in mind, when I went back to work, I still worked the business on the side, also working the job. And eventually I did get full time, and I was working literally 12-hour days, okay? On holidays, I would do like 14 hours. It was crazy, okay? So understand that sometimes you have to do things that you don't want to do in order for you to get back on top, all right? I've seen this happen with a lot of people online, and what happens is people start to climb up and they feel like they're done and they got it made in the shade, and because they lose their motivation or their inspiration because they think they're all set. And the reality is that once you stop doing what you used to do, right, it's very easy to go all the way back down again. Now, one thing me and Ace learned a long time ago is that you have to stay hungry and you have to stay inspired, in this business, or any business for that matter, okay? And when we do that, the possibilities are endless. Great things start happening. But if you don't know how to self-motivate yourself or get self-inspired, it's going to be very difficult for you to create that dream lifestyle that we always talk about. And the reason why I want to talk about this tonight is because, we've been very fortunate, and don't get me wrong, we worked very, very hard at it. And, we live in Puerto Rico now, palm trees and ocean view, right? But it's not all what it's cracked up to be. Because when someone actually says, I want to create a dream lifestyle, everybody's lifestyle is different, right? Everybody wants to create a certain kind of lifestyle. That freedom lifestyle means different for a lot of people. But what I mean is it's not cracked up to be is because what happens is you have to be careful what you wish for. Because once you actually are doing fantastic and you start to create your own dream lifestyle, sometimes you look at that dream lifestyle and you ask yourself, is this the dream lifestyle that I truly want to create? Or is it because I saw someone online create a similar dream lifestyle, right? So for me, I always do what I want to do, right? Being in a band and everything over the years in the past, if you know my story, you know, I was a rebel. I always did what I wanted to do. I didn't listen to anybody. I listened to myself, my own intuitions, and what I thought was possible. And I want you guys to think about, if you want to create your own dream lifestyle and really take you to the next level, you got to really ask yourself, what is it that you want and what you're looking for? Because affiliate marketing can really change your life. Now, what's great about today's marketplace, okay, in affiliate marketing, we have a lot more technology than we used to have in the past. In the past, we had to do things a little bit more difficult. We used to have to, understand code, websites, all those kind of different things. But now we have simple funnel builders that we can create pages on demand and start, using our pages to run our business, to generate leads and build that list I was just talking about earlier. But also, we have this big thing called AI. AI is extremely powerful, but it also could be a detriment to your success. And the reason why is because people get so excited about AI that they feel like it's going to do everything for them. They feel like, oh, it answers my prayers, right? Now, let me tell you something. AI can do a lot for you, don't get me wrong, but it's not going to build your business for you. And if you want to create a dream lifestyle with affiliate marketing, you want to use that as one portion of your portfolio in your business, okay? Because we've learned a lot about AI, especially ACE, because ACE does a lot of the AI in our business, and it's helped us tremendously, don't get me wrong. But when it comes to sales, profit, making money, AI does not contribute to that, okay? AI can give you ideas, AI can give you concepts. It depends what you put in as, whatever you type in, that's prompt engineering. Whatever you type in, it's going to give you back what you're asking for. But I'm excited about one thing I do want to talk about, that this could really help you and benefit you no matter what business that you're a part of. You can be part of another affiliate marketing business, you can be part of another network marketing business, okay? And you can utilize a hybrid approach. Now, what do I mean by a hybrid approach? A hybrid means you could have someone follow up for you, right? You could have someone, and I'm talking about AI. I say someone, I mean AI. Follow up for you as far as the emails or text messaging, right? But what about the human connection? What about that human touch? Well, it's so important to understand that the reason why me and Ace make so much money online is because of the human connection. And most businesses out there, when it comes to affiliate marketing, they don't have that human touch. They have more of, they'll use AI, they'll use text messaging, or they'll use, right? And that's good. You want to use those things because the more you have, it just helps, right? So the more you can use, the better off you're going to be. But when you have someone that can follow up, for you and make calls, right? Not just make calls to buyers, but also make calls to leads. That makes a really big difference in your business. And if you're looking for that true freedom lifestyle, okay? Because when we look at a true freedom lifestyle with affiliate marketing, guys, I'm going to tell you, a lot of the times, there's a lot of brunt of the work that you have to do, right? But now it is possible for you to kind of let go of the steering wheel a little bit and let some things do the driving for you. So that way it'll give you and allow you more freedom to do other things. And I'm going to be very real with you. Most of you probably still have a job, okay? And if you have a job, could you imagine things working for you in the background while you're working your job? So that way you're working your job to fund your dreams, right? That's what I've always said. That's what I've always done. When I have to go back to work, I said, I'm using my job to fund my dreams. But at the same time, when I left the job at night, when I was done with my shift, I would go home and do a lot of the brunt of the work. It was very exhausting working all those hours and then coming home and still have to work the business, okay? Nobody's going to tell you that, but it is exhausting. It takes a really big commitment. But with the tools and resources we have right now, we can actually do that. All right? And you're capable of doing that as well. So if you've been struggling and you've been trying to go, I don't know what's going on, but I'm trying to make money with my business, and for some reason, nothing is happening. Well, number one, are you driving traffic? Number two, are you following up? And which ways are you following up? And then number three, are those offers, are they designed to convert the leads into sales? Because if it's not, you'll be wasting a lot of time, energy, and more importantly, money. Okay? So I want to talk about that because it's very important. Everybody wants to create this dream lifestyle, but you need the right tools and resources in place. And this is really good for brand new people now who have been struggling or is looking to get into affiliate marketing, right? With affiliate marketing programs where you could actually build a business utilizing more leverage technology at your fingertips with a hybrid approach with a human touch. And that's what is going to work for you in your business in 2025 and beyond. All right? So now we've been working with a program that is literally helping us build our business. Okay? Now, do we still do stuff on our own? Of course we do. Just like this, I'm making a video, right? We still do stuff on our own. The reason why is because we've been doing it for so long that it's just become a habit, right? And we're not afraid to do the work, right? We're not afraid to hustle, right? We're not afraid to get the results that we're looking for. So, but it's harder for someone who's brand new, who still has a job, who's trying to get in this game of affiliate marketing, and they're trying to get momentum going. With this type of hybrid approach, you can get the momentum going, all right? So guys, if you have any questions exactly what I'm talking about, in the comments, say me or give me a one or the other, right? Put it in the comments and let me know, all right? That way I can send you the information and you can learn exactly what we're talking about as far as a hybrid approach. This is going to help you leverage your business. And I didn't say this as well. I do want to say this is very important. If you have a business and you need some tools and resources and a generic system to help build your business on the back end, this is for you. If you don't have a business, okay, and you're looking for a program that you can sink your teeth into, all right, and use leverage to your advantage, this is for you. If you are a marketer out there right now with other affiliate marketing programs that are leaving you in the dust and you're not getting any results whatsoever and you're not getting any support and you're having trouble following up and understanding the technology, this is for you. And if you are a technophobe and you're afraid of tech and you don't understand tech, this is also for you. Now let me talk about what this is not for. This is not for people who expect to get rich overnight. Right? Me and Ace are not about that. All right? We don't play that game. If you're hungry and you have a desire to succeed, we are here to work with you. Because everybody that we work with them. We work as a team. We work together. All right? That's the way it's supposed to work. It's not supposed to be this person high and mighty up on the top of the mountain, and then all of a sudden it's like, hey, how you doing down there? It doesn't work that way. Lend a hand. Let me bring you up to the top. Let's work together, right? Let's build leverage together. So that way you can start creating your own story online like me and Ace did, and you can start having more success in your business. So again, in the comments, give me a one, okay? And let me know, and I will give you the information on this so that way you can start getting the results that you truly deserve, all right? So with that being said, guys, my name is Rich Guzman. I want to thank you for being here on the live today, and stay tuned for tomorrow, and we'll see you soon. Take care.